Hi, my name is Terry Harrington and I'd like to welcome you to Technically Speaking. Technically Speaking is a monthly program produced by St. Clair County RESA that features the learning opportunities provided to high school students attending the St. Clair County Technical Education Center. We will show you what is offered at TEC and give you the chance to get an in-depth look at the variety of programs of study offered here. You'll also see what students are doing, even have the chance to meet many TEC students, the staff, and even some alumni. In this edition of Technically Speaking, we are visiting the Cosmetology program. This program is for students who love working with hair, have an artistic flair, and enjoy people. Students who successfully complete the requirements of the Cosmetology program will have the opportunity to take the Michigan State Board examination and become a licensed cosmetologist right out of high school. The job opportunities in this area are exceptionally bright. According to America's Career Infonet, they are expecting about a 20% growth in the number of jobs available for students entering this profession over the next 8 years or so. Of course, we all want to look good, so there will always be a need for these highly trained students. One thing that's very unique about the Cosmetology program is the training takes place at the Academy of Style Salon across the street from the former Marysville High School site, and not here at the Tech Center. So when we come back, we'll be visiting the Academy of Style Salon and meet with the students and program instructor Joyce Livesey. So don't go away. Welcome back to Technically Speaking. As you can see, we've now left the studio and we're over at the Academy of Style, which ironically enough is not on campus, but it's over across the street from the football stadium there at Marysville High School. And joining me now is the instructor of the Cosmetology program, Joyce Livesey. Joyce, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Well, Joyce, we've been doing these programs. We're reminding people that the instructors in these programs have to have at least 4,000 hours of work in the area that they're doing. So I know you're one of them. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to becoming one of the original instructors in this program.
Well, I was working at a local school, and I had some of the tech students in the program, and I happened to know someone in the office, and they called me about the program and asked if I was interested in coming and starting the program here. And
you have a background doing this kind of work?
Yes.
Prior to education anyway, right?
Yeah, about 20 years as an instructor.
Well, great. Give us an overview of what the Cosmetology program is and explain the difference when we say the Academy of Style and Cosmetology program as well, because we've been interchanging those.
Well, the Cosmetology program is set up for high school students. Actually, in their junior and senior year, they're going to be able to finish, take a state board license, and have a profession that they can actually use any time in their life to, for financial gain, which is so important. The Academy of Style is an actual salon where clients can walk in and get all types of services. Our program is so unique because we do have this salon outside of the school building. And it gives our students a chance for all different kinds of clients, not just friends and family that would be more likely to come into like a school situation.
Okay, so anybody off the street could just walk in and one of the kids could do a cut, a perm, whatever they would need, right?
Yes. And our prices are so great that once we start doing people, we seem to gain their friends, their family.
Oh, sure.
It's kind of that word of mouth advertising. So we're very lucky.
Great. What kind of jobs will the students be able to do once they graduate from the program and then pass that state board that you gear them up for?
Actually, they will be able to do everything in the field of cosmetology.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Work in anything. And we have one student from last year, he hasn't even been out a year, who is actually on track training to become an educator for a company.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really excited for him.
Well, great. One thing I think you find unique about this program is the number of hours the students have to put in to successfully complete the program. Explain that a little bit for us.
Well, the state has a requirement of 1,500 hours that the students need to put in to be able to take their test. So the students put in approximately 2.5 hours in their junior room. When they come onto the senior floor, they spend 5 hours a day, 7 on Saturday, and they spend their whole summer here. And they come 9 to 4:30, Tuesday through Saturday, all summer long.
So it's really a commitment that these students have to make, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And especially in their senior year when they could be so busy with other things. But when you have a passion for doing this, I think it doesn't feel like a commitment to them.
Great. Now, what kind of young person do you find that's attracted to this? Is there a special skill set that they have even before they come into the program?
I think some of them do. Definitely an artistic flair.
Okay.
I think they need to also have people skills and love problem solving.
Really? What about science? Is that involved in your program too?
Yes, they have 45 hours of anatomy.
Oh, wow.
When they are with me in the senior program. And they also have 20 hours of chemistry and electricity.
Well, we're going to have the opportunity to meet a couple of your students. We have Joy Price coming up in just a moment. So when we come back, we're going to go out to the back and meet some of the students. So don't go away. And welcome back to Technically Speaking. Here we are at the Academy of Style, part of the Cosmetology program. And we're joining with student Joy Price. Joy, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So what high school do you go to, Joy?
I attend Port Huron High School.
And what grade are you in?
12th.
So you're looking forward to graduation? And
Yes, very soon.
Good for you. Well, what made you choose the cosmetology program at TEC?
Well, I chose cosmetology because I was a receptionist in a salon at a very young age, and I liked the interaction and I liked what the girls did there, and I'm like, hey, I can do that one day. And then when I came to the TEC open house and I met Mrs. Livesay, our senior teacher. She was really nice about it. She let me know all the information, and it just seemed like a great opportunity because I'm 2 years ahead of a graduate that would like to do cosmetology because I can get my license as soon as I finish school, and it's free. So here I am.
And I guess one of the benefits of the program is that once you graduate this program, you have the opportunity to take that state board, don't you?
Yes, that's a great
So
opportunity.
here you are, 18, a licensed beautician, and ready to go, right?
Yep.
Good for you. Well, that's good. Hey, can you describe for us what's a typical week like here at the cosmetology program?
A typical week here is fun, of course. Every day we have a book assignment, and we have an assignment on our mannequin head, and we go and we get it graded. Fridays and Saturdays are our busiest days. Saturdays are quite busy. We're really busy around prom and stuff.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And we just have fun, and then when we are done with our work, we can do personal service on each other, or of course extra MPAs, as we all need.
And what do you mean by that?
An MPA is a minimum practical application.
Oh, okay.
There's a certain amount of all the services that we offer here that the state requires us to do, and we have to turn that in when we go and take our state boards.
Oh, okay.
We have 1,269 of them to do, and they all have to be completed, and a couple extra too, just in case.
Okay, good. Okay.
So we have theory, and we've learned chemistry, anatomy, we've learned everything about science. And we do that for half of the day we're here, and then we have a test probably once, maybe twice a month on what we've learned so far. And then for the rest of the day on Tuesday, we have personal service for a few hours.
Great. Now, did you think you were going to be learning so much science in a cosmetology program?
No, I didn't. I thought, thought all the fun things. It is fun, but no, I had no idea. There's so much book work.
But why all the science?
Well, we have to, when you have a client and they come in, you can't just, oh, I'm going to do this to you. They need to know how it's going to affect their hair, what it's going to do to their hair. We have to inform them of everything because you can't put strong color on everybody's hair. Everybody's hair isn't the same. So it's for us to be informed and for our clients to be informed also.
Okay, great. What are some of the particular skills that you're learning, and what do you like to do best?
I like best pedicures and color.
Okay.
Pedicures is a lot of steps, but it's relaxing for you and the client, and it's a good time to just relax and talk. and color. There's lots of things you can try, and I always have fun with it. So those are probably my two favorites.
Okay, cool. You know, we've seen the movie Barbershop, and of course that was a big part of the neighborhood, and most of it was just to go and it's a place to socialize. Is that the same way in a salon too?
Yes, we socialize among ourselves and with our clients, but still in a very professional manner, but we have fun.
Okay, great. If somebody came up to you and said, Joy, I hear you talking about the program, why should I consider coming into cosmetology? What would you tell them?
You're going to be ahead of the game so much. You know, in 2 years, it's not 2 years of less work, but it's 2 years ahead of time, as opposed to them coming now, junior and senior year, or waiting to graduate and then going for 2 years and then getting their license.
I know another thing a lot of the tech students had the opportunity to do is participate in Skills USA or some of those other competitions.
Yeah.
The participants here in the cosmetology program get a chance to do that too?
Yes, we had a junior attend Skills USA for cosmetology skill, and we had a senior attend, and I also attended, but I went into job interview.
Okay, and that's because of what you want to do once you finish the program?
Yeah, it's going to help me a lot, and it was a lot of fun, and I just wanted to do something different.
What do you hope to do with the skills you're gaining here, and of course the licensing that you'll be taking the test for once you finish the program, but what do you hope to do with all of this?
Well, when I graduate from high school, I'm going to Saginaw Valley, and I'm going to attend there for business. And then when I graduate from Saginaw, I plan on opening my own salon and also working in a salon while in college.
Well, it sounds like you've got a great plan. You know what you want to do, and the cosmetology program is going to help you accomplish that.
Thank you.
Great. So when we come back, we're going to find out just exactly what they do with another student, so don't go away.
Welcome to St. Clair County, a great place to live, work, and visit. Our firefighters, law enforcement officers, and paramedics are highly trained and pride themselves in responding to assist you in a matter of minutes. However, in a large-scale event, emergency responders may not be able to assist everyone in the first few minutes, hours, or even days. Would you be ready if your power was out for several days? A storm confined you to your home for an extended period of time, if authorities requested you evacuate immediately. The Be Ready for 72 Hours program allows you to take charge before an emergency to assure your family and neighbors remain safe. Simple steps like having a plan and emergency supply kit can make the difference between being in harm's way or being safe and secure. Don't wait until it's too late to prepare. Be ready now, St. Clair County.
So, Malcolm, you do know that energy savers last 6 times longer than ordinary light bulbs.
This isn't my room. It's Baron Davis's.
Baron Davis, the basketball player? This is his room?
Yep.
Interesting, because we have Baron Davis right here. Baron, do you live here?
No.
I don't mean that, Baron Davis.
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
We're now on the salon floor here at the Academy of Style, and joining me now from Port Huron High School is Daisha Anderson. Daisha,
Hi.
welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us a little bit what you're going to be doing, and who are you having in the chair here this morning?
Well, this is Liz, and she's from Port Huron High School, and so am I. And I'm just doing a updo.
Okay. Explain a little bit what you mean by an updo, and what are you going to be doing?
A updo is something that you'll get for like homecoming or prom, something fancy.
Okay, and basically is bringing the hair up to the top. Okay.
Just bobby pinning it in with a little curl.
Okay, good. So how long would something like this normally take?
For me, it won't take that long. It depends what the client wants.
Oh, okay. And now all the curl, now is she naturally curly, or do you create these curls?
No, I curl it with the curling iron.
Okay. Is there a specific type of curling iron you need to use, or
Nope.
pretty much just a general?
Anything that will curl the hair.
Okay, that's good.
Just wind it up and let it go.
There you go, great. Now what about hairspray? Do you have to use different kinds of hairspray, or for this particular one, you're going to just use all bobby
Well,
pins?
usually when you do an updo, you'll do it on dirty hair, so it'll stay better.
Oh,
and then the hairspray is to hold like the curl for if you need it. And then really you can use any type of hairspray that will hold your hair. It depends on the type of hair you have.
Okay, so are there different types of hairspray then?
Yeah, it depends what type of volume your hair is.
Okay, so hairspray just isn't hairspray. I mean, it's
Right.
something really special, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you said you have dirty hair, so this is not one of those where you have to wash the hair ahead of time and then, you know, do all that kind of prep work, right?
Nope. Just start curling and put it up.
Okay. Now, what I noticed you were doing something with the comb. What were you
Yeah.
doing with that?
Just teasing it a little bit to give a little volume.
Ah, okay. That's good.
Yeah,
Now, is there moisture in the curling iron, or is that
Nope.
moisture coming out of her hair?
out of her hair.
Okay, wow, I never knew that. I knew hair had moisture in it, but I didn't
Yeah.
know you
Her
would
hair
see
is-
it steam that much.
Her hair is just like that. It's just shiny.
Okay, great. Well, tell me a little bit. You're a senior in the program, so this
Yes.
is your second year. What made you want to come into this program?
Actually, I wanted to be in here since I was little. I always talked about doing people's hair. So then once my sophomore year came and I heard that they had like a cosmetology program, I wanted to get in, and then my counselor was just like, you got in, and I was all excited and everything.
Oh,
So
great. And this is something you want to do for a living once you
Yes.
graduate?
I go and get my state boards and try to be in a salon.
Good, good for you. Now, I know you were telling me before you're also a cheerleader. Now, do you
Yes.
get to, for the team, when you get ready for the competitive cheers there for the Port Huron High School girls, do you get to do the hairstyles for them and all that too?
Do all the little braids, and then right at the top to put the ponytails in and put the bows in and all that.
Great. Of all the things that you learn here in the cosmetology program, what's the favorite thing you like to do?
My favorite is doing updos because you can do whatever comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to. Sometimes ugly updos can be the cutest updos.
Okay. And that's kind of the little bit the artistry in you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
create something new each time.
Yeah, have you ever really done any two updos the same?
It depends. Like when clients come in, if they have like the same updo, then I'll just give them to them because sometimes like we have like weddings and stuff come in and they want the same. So
Oh,
then
sure.
In that case, you'll do the same one, but really I just try not to do the same just to see what else I can do different.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now on this one, everything's gonna be curled, right?
Yeah.
By the time we're all done?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Very good. Now, let me tell me this. What was it like the first time? Because I know when we were talking to Mrs. Livesay, she talked about you have mannequins, and then of course you have clients
Yeah.
come in. What was it like the first time for you when you had to go work with a client?
I was nervous
I can only imagine.
because you never know what the client's gonna expect from you. So you just have to like talk to them the whole time, and then by the time you get done with the client, you be like, oh, that was easy. But you just have to try your hardest and keep talking to the client as you're working.
Okay.
So then it won't be awkward.
Is there anything specifically you talk about? I know like at the barber shops, we talk about politics, sports, and some of those kind of things. What about for the women? What do you guys talk about generally?
Talk about the nails, different types of different color to get.
Okay.
You know, talk about the weather outside and stuff like that.
So having good people skills is pretty important too,
Yeah,
isn't it?
to be able to communicate.
What about the biology and the chemistry and all of that
Yeah,
kind
you
of
have
stuff?
to know everything.
Do you?
Yeah, especially for when you go to get your state boards, you got to know.
Sure. And I can imagine that's going to be a little nerve-wracking for you when you get ready for
Yes.
that, right? How much preparation is it for you to get ready for those state boards?
Well, we did mock boards here, so I passed that. So it's like the same thing. We're just having a trial base to go through it all.
That's great. Well, this is, you're looking great. Liz, you're looking great. Daisha, you're doing a great job,
you.
and really appreciate taking a few minutes just to show us some of the things that you do here at the Cosmetology College and in this Academy of Style here for St. Clair Tech. This is great. And a little while ago, we had the opportunity to also talk to a former student, Kim Erickson. So let's listen to hear what Kim had to say about her experience here at the Academy of Style.
I am right now working at Chameleon Salon. I've been at a couple, throughout time. I finally found one that I feel, I really like. Doing hair since I was a little girl, you know, and that was something I really, really wanted. And I think if you really, really want it, you can do it. But if not, don't waste, you know what I mean? Don't waste the time because there's so many people that want this program, you know. Lots of, you know, hair cutting, different kind, how to apply color, how to kind of look at somebody's face and say, hey, this is going to look good on them. Perming, curling, all kinds of stuff, you know, how to be a better person, really. I mean, you learn business ways, you learn all that kind of stuff, so. Yeah, I love doing hair. I mean, it was color and cutting. That was my big thing, you know. I was always all about that. And like I said, I was a little girl. I was cutting off my Barbie doll's hair. I was getting in trouble, you know. So, yeah, it's just been something I've always wanted to do. You had to talk to people while you're doing, you know, it's not just doing stuff on your own. It's actually having to talk and, you know, go through things with people, you know. And that's the hard part, is actually you got to do a good job at the same time hearing a conversation, you know, so. I tell them it was a fabulous program. Make sure that's what you want, because I know even the cosmetology program is just one of the programs at TEC, you know what I mean? So you need to make sure what, you know, hey, I want to do this because it brightens, you know, your whole future, you know what I mean? It really does.
When life's this hard, graduating can be even harder. But you can help Ativa and the students in your community make it through by visiting boostup.org.
Everyone has friends. There's online friends, friends to go out with on a Saturday night, friends to hang out with and do nothing, friends who show up on moving day. And then there are the friends who'll be there if someone is dealing with a mental illness. Are you one of those friends?
Thanks for joining us on this edition of Technically Speaking as we celebrate 35 years of St. Clair Tech. We hope you've enjoyed this look into the cosmetology program, and we'd like to thank the instructor, Joyce Livesey, and the students who participated. To learn more about the cosmetology program or all of the programs offered at TEC, we encourage you to visit our website at sctech.org. Hope to see you next time on Technically Speaking.